And a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Dodgers Nation. Doug McCain here. You can follow me at DMAC_LA. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For all the latest Dodgers news, rumors, interviews, hype videos, podcasts, you're going to find it right here at the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and I want all your takes down below in the comments section. Give me all your takes on the Dodgers Christmas presents down below in the comments section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So it was a blue Christmas for your Los Angeles Dodgers as the team won their first World Series title in 32 years. So whatever you got today, whatever you're unwrapping today, nothing will top the Dodgers winning that World Series championship. But today I've got 10 things I want to see under the Dodgers Christmas tree, 10 presents I want the Dodgers to unwrap today. Okay, so the first present's going to be a big one. We're going to need a box that fits about 4 million people because can we please get fans back in the stands at Dodger Stadium? Can we please bring Dodgers Nation back to blue heaven on earth? And of course, I only want it to happen when it's 100% safe to do so, but boy did I miss Dodger Stadium last year. I miss the fans. I miss high-fiving everyone within 100 feet of me when something good happens for your boys in blue. I miss spending my whole entire paycheck on 2 beers. I miss the micheladas, the Dodger dogs, the garlic fries, spending $15 more for a hat just because you bought at Dodger Stadium. I miss Dieter Roll and DJ Severe, pretty much every single thing about Dodger Stadium. Look, I'll even take the wave at this point and the beach balls flying around Dodger Stadium just to be back at the Ravines. I don't care that I lose my car every time or that leaving the stadium takes longer than the actual game itself. Last year, they led the league in cardboard attendance, so I cannot wait to get back to Dodger Stadium. And now for our next present, just in time for the holidays, the Dodgers re-signed Justin Turner and offer him a new contract. Now, Justin Turner, he's very important to the nucleus of this Dodger team. They're in a position where they can win multiple World Series titles, and last year, he became the Dodgers' all-time leader in postseason games played with 72, hits with 79, home runs with 12, RBIs with 40, and total bases with 135. He's a Dodger legend, and he'll be a part of Dodger lore forever, and he's still a very productive hitter. He hit .307 last year, and he can still help this team on the diamond. I'm telling you, bringing back Ginger Jesus is paramount. His leadership is invaluable. By the way, he kind of reminds me of Yukon Cornelius from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but I can't imagine a Dodgers ring ceremony next year without Justin Turner present. So re-sign JT, win a couple more rings, and then in 10 years or so, he can become the next manager of the Dodgers. And for our next president, how about another contract? This one for Corey Seager. Let's get that Corey Seager extension done. Let's sign him up long term because last year Corey Seager was outstanding. Last year we learned that when healthy, he's an MVP caliber player, and you hear those sleigh bells ringing. Well, last year he was slaying in the postseason. In the World Series, he hit .400, had a .556 on-base percentage, a .1256 OPS, and he became the 8th player and the first since the Grinch, Madison Bumgarner, in 2014 to be named the MVP of both the World Series and League Championship Series in the same season. He ended up batting .328 for the Dodgers in 18 postseason games, and I'm ready to sign him up long term. I've seen enough from Corey Seager. He needs to be the shortstop for the Los Angeles Dodgers for the next 5 to 8 to 10 years. I'm ready. Give him that contract. Yes, he's got Scott Boras as his agent, but if Corey Seager wants to be in LA, if he makes it known that he's willing to talk extension, I think Andrew Freeman, the Dodgers, they get it done. You got to find a way to lock him up long term. I'm telling you, you don't want to mess around with this. You don't want to let him enter free agency next year. So you sign Corey Seager. You won't even need a gift receipt because you will not be wanting to return Corey Seager. You can't let homegrown talent like Corey Seager become a star for another franchise. So sign Seager. He's got to be a Dodger for the rest of his career. And then for our next present, you know people love jewelry for Christmas, and here we have the Dodgers World Series ring. So we had all the years of suffering. Now it's time for the World Series rings. A well-deserved prize, a token of the Dodgers championship run, and what a run it was. The Dodgers finished with the best record in Major League Baseball. They beat the Brewers in the Wild Card Series. They body-slammed Diego in the NLDS, then trailing 3-1, came all the way back to beat the Braves in the NLCS, and they would go on to win the World Series and win their first title since 1988. So a long time coming, but the Dodgers finally win the World Series this year. They end the 32-year drought. The Dodgers World Series champions. Now that has a nice ring to it.
Roberts. Strike 3. Dodgers have won it all in 2020.
And for our next president, we've got a new closer for the Dodgers. Look, it's tough to lose your job around the holidays, but Kenley Jansen can't be the everyday closer for the Los Angeles Dodgers. We can have closer by committee. There are going to be certain matchups that favor Kenley Jansen, and he can get the final 3 outs of a game, but he's heading into the final year of his contract, and the Dodgers, they need someone else to slam the door shut in the 9th inning, whether it be a Liam Hendricks or a Brad Hand. Maybe you re-sign Blake Treinen. Maybe you explore some internal options like using Corey Knebel if he works out, or Brusdar Graterol. Is it time for the Bazooka to take the reins as Dodgers closer?
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
So I will say that I love me some Kenley Jansen. He's the all-time Dodgers save leader with 312 saves. At his peak, he was damn near unhittable, but Father of Time is undefeated, and Kenley Jansen's days as being a dominant everyday closer are stories from Christmas past. And I think Kenley Jansen, maybe he comes to the camp and he looks great, gets a lot of saves in the regular season, but come postseason, they're going to need someone else to get those final 3 outs. So I think it's time for a new closer for Christmas. And then for our next president, he's making a list and he's checking it Price. The Dodgers need David Price to come back strong next season and be a solid middle rotation starter. He turned 35 in August. His last season with the Red Sox, he posted his second highest ERA in his career. He's dealt with some injuries, but if he can come back healthy and fresh and help this Dodger rotation, it could have a huge impact on whether this team repeats as World Series champions. Now, whatever happens with David Price, it was a salary dump. The Dodgers absorbed his contract in order to get Mookie Betts, and the fact that they signed Mookie for a 12-year, $365 million deal means whatever happens with David Price, it was worth the trade. But if he comes in, he's able to contribute. That's icing on the cake with that deal, and I hope he does. I think David Price comes back next year knowing that his team won a World Series without him on the mound. He's going to want to prove to his doubters that he can come and he can still pitch at 35. I look for David Price to come back strong next season. And then for our next president, I don't know if Santa Claus is coming to town, but a right-handed bat better. The Dodgers need to add a right-handed bat. Now, you've seen some of the big names out there. DJ LeMahieu is still available. You heard Jim Bowden say that Nolan Arenado would be traded to the Dodgers by Christmas Day. Well, it's Christmas Day. Where is Nolan Arenado? Doesn't look like he's in Dodger blue. And then you also have Chris Bryant out there, Nelson Cruz. You've got Yasiel Puig still a free agent. What will the Dodgers do when it comes to a right-handed bat? I do think Justin Turner will come back to the Dodgers, but even if he does, will they look to add another right-handed bat? I think they need to for 2021. And then for our next president, we've got tons of Dodgers World Series championship merchandise. I've seen it all, from t-shirts to hats to hoodies, from cups to gloves to mugs, from bats to balls to autographs, bobbleheads, you name it, they've made it when it comes to Dodgers championship merch. The CEO of Fanatics, Michael Rubin, tweeted, "The Dodgers just set a new record for the first 8 hours of championship merch sales for Fanatics, surpassing the Cubs, Lakers, and Eagles immediately following their title." So keep stocking up on Dodgers World Series merch. Hopefully we don't have to wait 32 years again. I think my favorite things are, one, I like the pen with the dirt in it from the World Series, and also I want the ping pong paddle. I want the ping pong paddle, and I want to play it at Kershaw's Challenges, his ping pong for purpose night. That'd be good times. And be sure to head over to gearup.la for the Dodgers Nation Championship shirt, designed by Ed Espinoza, the graphic artist here at Dodgers Nation. Does a lot of the Instagram, social media stuff. This shirt is fire. Definitely get one over at www.gearup.la. So we got 2 more presidents to go. Remember, the big one comes at the very end. But for our second to last president, how about It's a Wonderful Lux? Gavin Lux has a great season next year. Look, there was more hype surrounding Gavin Lux than Xbox and PS5 combined. And this year, he got off to a rough start. He reported late to camp due to testing positive for COVID. Never really got going. But I still believe in Gavin Lux. Andrew Freeman and the organization still believes in Gavin Lux. And I think next year, he has a breakout year for the club. And I think you'll see Gavin Lux. He'll live up to the hype in 2021. And then for our last present, this is the big one. We've been waiting for this one for a long time. And look, is it really a present if it's something that was already ours? You know what I'm talking about, the 2017 World Series trophy. Yes, the Astros give up that commissioner's trophy or the piece of metal, whatever you want to call it. It belongs to the Los Angeles Dodgers. We can take their rings and we'll give them a big lump of coal each, but that trophy belongs at Dodger Stadium. George Springer can give that World Series MVP to either Clayton Kershaw or Jock Peterson, but we all know that Santa Claus will not be going to H-Town, and if he does, he's going to be bringing them either a trash can or a camera so they can keep cheating again. Look, the Grinch, all he stole was Christmas. The Astros, they stole the World Series.
Hey,
double hate.
I think it's kind of debatable which one was worse. To me, I think it's the World Series, but Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from Dodgers Nation, and let me know down below in the comments. What do you want to see under the Dodgers Christmas tree? What would you get them for Christmas? Let me know down below in the comments, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. That's at DMAC_LA. And if you want to give me a Christmas present, subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. All the latest Dodgers news, rumors, you're going to find right here on the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com.